camera's tripping, wait. Camera. Tripping. Okay. Patriots versus Bills. As I said, I'm going to call. I'm the Patriots OC this game, just to show what I'm capable of. Some of it, and at first I thought this was, I've been talking about I want to do this for a long time, but then I thought I don't want to leak my offense. I don't want to show my identity, this, that. And then I'm like, if I don't do it at least once, I'm doing myself a disservice. Because I'm not showing what I'm capable of. Now, I may be showing stuff that are personal, and yes, I took 6+ years to gather this, and yes, it may be personal, but I have to show this, and I don't know if doing this fully is gonna be personal. And what I mean by that is, for example, I'm gonna call plays, but if I say the why, if I for example, I call a play now, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me put my mouse in this thing real quick. Obviously, in a real game, this is I'd print this out, but here it goes nothing. I mean, here goes a lot, 6+ to say the least. This right here is my sheet. That the yellow line indicates this is the front, and then this is the back right here. Okay, now I'm gonna call plays. Now how I made this is, wait, yeah, okay. How I made this is 1 full week of watching film. I have a database. Should I show that too? I don't know. And then choosing plays from that, and then obviously making the play sheet, and then going through it while watching film, and then kind of adjusting, and then kind of optimizing the whole situation. And here we are. Calling plays. Let me get my phone so I can watch the game. But here's the thing, so obviously I'm gonna talk, right? And then I'm gonna write notes like an OC would. Like I would write on this sheet, right? Like kind of put marks or put play. And I will explain during commercial, just for I'm gonna try to provide as much context as I can, but there's a lot of context where you're kind of selling. As I said, if I say the why, now you guys know how I think. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's leaking too much or not. I don't know. Do I flip this? Okay. So I'm not gonna look at the camera at all, probably, because, okay. Here's the game, and then that's the play sheet. And then I have whatever I'm gonna write here. Wait, let me kind of make room for it. And then here's the, yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. Now, play sheet, camera. Okay, Patriots coming out the tunnel now. Okay, so obviously the Bills studying their defense. This guy's heavy. Obviously these plays. Now I'm gonna when I call plays, I'm gonna say terminology. I'm gonna say stuff my quarterback and my offense would know, and I'm not gonna provide context. I will try to the maximum of my ability, but as a coach, the offense, the team, my quarterback and my offense would actually know, like they would have all the context, they would practice, they would know it all. So yeah, you guys, I'll try to provide context, but we'll see how it goes. This isn't my first time doing this. My first time doing this on a YouTube, but usually when I would watch games, I was like, I'd call this, I'd do this, I'd do that, and I never did it on YouTube, and as I mentioned prior, I never thought of doing anything on YouTube, not even the videos I did until like early, prior to this season. And that's when I'm like, hey, why aren't you doing the YouTube? Show it off, and I'm like, okay. If I were to if I were to start YouTube when I started, if I were to document everything I was doing when I started, then this channel would be 6 years old. So anyway, they're almost starting. Obviously, looking at my sheet, my plan is this. I'm going first 15. I'm gonna pick their brains, right? Like them first and kind of pick their brains, and then that's when I go into the play sheet. I know what I'm gonna call. And just I know what to do. I'm not gonna tell you guys what. As I said, I'm gonna try to provide context as we're waiting for this game here to start. As we're waiting here for, obviously, the plays. Do it again. Loads of plays here. I showed it already. Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Did I show it, Tyler? Bang. Bang. My whole offense with the Bible I showed last time. They're starting off. Johnson going to get the kickoff. Patriots start with ball. Let's go. Oh, something I was scared of. I'm watching on the internet, so I'm hoping it doesn't cut out whatsoever. Like, just this one video don't cut out, like. And it cut. Okay, now it's back. Jesus. Like, I could watch it on my TV that's in the other room, but, like, my family's in that, and I don't want to kind of, I never, like, film when they're around, so. Okay, come on, get the ball off. Okay, we're at the 28-yard line. Okay. So obviously we're starting with Drake May, Drake May, going onto the field. So let's start. Okay. So okay, Drake, we're gonna start off with gun trips right, bubble X. Just quick right here, hand it off, middle field open. If it's a 4, throw it. He hands it off, inside zone. Gets 10, way to go. Gets 10 yards. Okay, great. So over there, they just showed a middle field open, right? And it's down the middle. Let's run. You know what? I mean, yeah, okay, let's go pistol core double right, 14 blast. Let's test them out again. They actually run a toss. And it's a gain of 1. Okay. Okay, let's go pistol trips right, 42 levels, H dig, ditch, X fade. Right, 11 personnel. We're going to high load the linebacker. It's middle field open. Now you're going to want to look off the safety and throw between the linebackers there. You see how they opened up, and he throws in the real world, he throws a hitch, gain of 2. Okay, I guess. Okay, so they made it 3rd and short. Okay, it's a 3rd and 4 here. Let's go empty trips, spread rights, 32, stick bender, wide post. 12 personnel. Get those 2 tight ends on the field. Now you want to check out that crosser. You want to hit the post behind him. It's a cover 3. Wow, did he catch that? That's insane. If he caught that. Wow, it's literally, what a play. My play would have worked insanely, by the way. Wow, he throws a fade, and the wide receiver goes out of bounds, like steps out of bounds and jumps forward. He's parallel to the ground and catches it. Okay. It's a first down. They run a halfback dive. Okay, now let's go. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They showed a cover 3. Let's go single spread right, 42 plant, 4 verts, outer adjusts, 12 personnel. You want the 2 inner seams with the tight ends there. If they show middle field close like they just did, you want to hit the seam opposite to the safety that robs, and then run if you can. They run a reverse, and it's a gain of 9. Okay. It's a very good reverse. Okay, now it's 3rd and 2nd and 3rd and 2. Let's go 11 personnel, gun bunch offset, 41 spot, 7 stop flat, Henry. Should had in Henry Ruggs, man. Was a good player. Anyway. Okay, they showed cover 3. He could have hit the 7 stop in the seam there. That would have still got them in. They're in the red zone right now, but that would have as well got them in the red zone. He'd hit the 7 stop on the break for a great job by me. So right here, they in the real world, it was a cover 3, middle field closed. They bounced it outside, got the 1v1 on the outside with the running back. And they got into the red zone. Now they're at the 7-yard line. Runs a read option. Drake May makes 2 tackles, misses. It's a touchdown. Great. I would have called. Not gonna lie, I would have called a. Bro, I swear I have that exact same play. Yo, that's a Ben Johnson play. I'm just saying. That exact. You know what? I'm gonna read it out. Where is it? 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 Here it is. Gun double stack right. Z zip 12 read option. So what happened? Except instead of, I have that this play as well as the play I read. It's literally the exact same play, except it's Z-zip, which is instead of the tight end on a rip a motion, you have the Z on a zip motion, which is basically the same thing. It's just a slower jet motion with a wide receiver type, not a tight end type. Exact same play, I swear to God. You know what? I'm going to show this. You want the exact same play? Here's the exact same play. No, don't tell me I took it out of the whole thing. No, I took it out. Be right back. I took it out, but it's still on the ground. Here it is. Here it is. The exact same split of play, I swear to God. Here it is. Notice how the Y motions. It's gun bunch nasty left. So, okay, so it's a different formation. I have it in a 3x1. He has it in a 2x2. Gun bunch nasty left. Wide rip post 12 read option. Okay, now they're on defense. So what I saw here and so here's my approach. Obviously they've shown cover 3. They're weak against the run, expected, right? So they're weak against the run. They've shown cover 1. They're playing I'm not going to say they're playing good defense, but what I'm going to say is they're like what I'm trying to say is they're not like it's a good sign. They're weak against the run right now. They're playing a lot of middle field closed. They're giving up the seams. They're giving up the runs. And as you just saw on the runs, like when they ran the reverse, people like the defense, the middle linebackers and the defensive linemen, they don't make the tackle. Like you literally just saw it, and you saw it. You're seeing Sean McDermott like cussing them out right now, and I mean, and you saw that like on the Kayshawn catch right there. Like I'd argue, I don't know if it's a catch. He stepped out of bounds and then He jumped forward. He was parallel to the ground, and then he caught it. That's insane, but Rasul Douglas played that horribly. So now you see the play action by the Bills. Josh Allen looking deep. He goes deep. It's man coverage, just simple crosser. They've played this a ton against the Chiefs. You know, they went with the crossers, and they'd go with a lot of like double crossers. That's how they would go, like with double crossers. They'd go with plays that are like double crossers, and then a Mills, a post, like a fade coming in. So there's a crosser here, and then there's a fade, and then this guy has the option to move to go into a post as opposed to keep going forward and continuing on the fade. Um, if it was middle field closed, you'd stay on the fade, right? And then if it was middle field open, like if it was a cover 5, you would kind of break in. If it was a middle field closed in, they were like the safety was right there, like trying to like moving this way to take it away. You can cross his face and get wide open. So obviously a halfback draw by the Buffalo Bills. You see there, gain of 3. So my approach next drive is going to be pound the ball some more, yes, but I want to get in some screens. If they get aggressive, I assume they're gonna get aggressive. Um, I'm gonna pull some big boy plays. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that. I want them to get aggressive and then kind of give it all up, whether it's special plays, whether it's big plays I like against certain coverages in certain situations, according to situation, obviously, and then we'll see how it goes. It's 4th and 5. They get off the field here. You see middle field closed by the Patriots here, playing cover 3 match, and then just an overthrow by Josh Allen there. They're obviously punting the ball, and then we're back on offense. And then obviously they're on break, so Okay, finally it worked. They ran a play and they ran the ball. The running back's on the ground. It's 2nd and 6. So, okay, weak first run now. Okay, it's 2nd and short now. We're going to stay on the ground here. Let's go pistol core double right, 14 blast. Right? Okay. They indeed run a duo. Okay, and they get 10 yards. Let's go. They run a duo and got 10 yards. Really great. Okay, now it's 1st and 10. I mean, do we keep running the ball? Keep doing what works, I guess. Let's go I form wing spread, 14 outside zone. Okay, 21 personnel. Get those 2 running backs next in front of you. Okay, he calls a single back play, a play action, and a gain of 3. I didn't like that play at all. I mean, he called a play action, and then it was a send 3, and then they dumped it to the running back and got 3 yards. Okay, Trey Henderson's out. Let's go. You know what? Let's get the run. Let's call it a screen, right? They sent 3. Let's go. Pistol trips right, 12 inside zone, 22 personnel. Let's go. Okay, they do go 22 personnel. He runs 8 inside zone, and it's 3rd and 2. Really good. I'm proud of my play calling right now. Like, I mean, okay, it's 3rd and 2. We want to guarantee this first down. Okay, let's go with gun stack. Let's go 11-11. Gun stack doubles right. 41 mesh plant. Typical X adjust, right? You're gonna hit that plant at the break. Remember when we talked about it? They're showing 3. Yes, they did come down. Let's go. That would have worked. I'll tell you guys why it would have worked. It's 4th and 1. It's a punt, right? Yeah, I'll explain why it could have worked. I'll explain why. So, okay, so I don't have to draw the whole play here, right? It's a punt, but they showed middle field open, right? And something they did before is they would show cover 4 and then come down to 3. Remember on that reverse play, and then in the high red zone, they showed it a couple times. So I was like, okay, let's call a play where it's like you have options, right? And then I was like, I called this right here. So the dots are the DBs. So these are 2 safeties, middle field open, and then these are the corners. This guy came down, right? So, and it was a cover 1. They did this a ton. They showed it was like, I was like, this is a cover 4 maybe. The safety's tight. He comes down. It's a cover 1. It's man here, and then in the real world, in the real game, he threw a fade, and it didn't work. So they punted the ball. But what I would have done is, if this guy's manned up, right? This guy comes down here. He comes down. Bang, you hit him on the break. It's 15 yards. He's above this middle linebacker. I have 2 routes here that occupy that. Drags. So a drag here. So it takes this guy, and then you hit this guy on the break right here. Worst case scenario, you hit this drag. It's 3rd and 2. You hit the drag, or if you want, you take this guy on the break if you have him. Instead, it's 4th and 2. They punt the ball. So thinking about it, I'm thinking about it, and I think their defense is shown is it's so they're not bringing pressure, and they're weak against the run. So I mean, this is so playable. I mean, it's just I don't like the first 15 plays by Josh McDaniels were the runs and show the runs. And then when he gets out of those 15 plays, he got out of those 15 plays. He started calling plays that aren't really situational at times, not always. Okay, Bills in I form. I form Z-zip with a inside zone, a gain of 2. Okay. Okay. So it's 3rd and 4. I like the defense here. They're showing 0. Allen, Mike's, Robert, Spillane. You see motion Marcus Jones. He follows, and then a flag is thrown. False start on the receiver on the It's 3rd and 9. And he gets sacked. He mic'd the free safety as you guys saw. Free safety was showing blitz. And then look how he as soon at the snap he turns his back and moves and sprints backwards, and then 5 yards later he just turns back around and it's a sack. So obviously you punt the ball. What I'm doing is I'm calling more runs. I'm gonna call the same runs but out of different personnels. That would be great. Because like Josh McDaniels right now, he's doing something that's right and then something that's working. Why don't you keep doing what's working? Like, even if it's like you run the ball, it works. You run the ball, it works. You run the ball, it works. You run it fast forward, keep running it, it works. Why do you change? Like, there's no wrong in doing what works. Like, do it, but smartly. So he I don't know, maybe it's his mentality where it's like, I ran too much, let me play action. When he play actioned, he got 2 yards. When he passed, it was either wait, he passed twice. One was a completion that's very controversial because the receiver stepped out of bounds, and then the other was incomplete and they had to punt. And then the play action one. The play action ones where they barely got yards. And then the run, when they ran, they got huge yards. So Josh was like, "Hey, let's change, bro. Just why?" And I am and will keep calling. Now I've called passing plays too. Don't get me wrong, but I called passing plays for the coverage. He threw two fades. He threw two fades, and he called three play actions. He didn't get anything. So now my plan, it's crystal clear. I have these runs, and they're sending three, they're sending four. If I see them getting aggressive, that's when I'm going to go with the screens and kind of go with the blitz speeders I have. But now situationally, I'm going with the runs. I'm changing personnel. I will go with a bomb or two. Get those huge plays right. Okay, they're back from commercial. Okay, it's first down. It's first down. Let's go with 13-13. Wing spread 11, halfback dive. Halfback duo, excuse me. Let's go halfback right. Right, I said, I mean right, like correct. Okay, he goes single back. Now if you went duo right here, you see how the safety, they bounce up. It's a middle field open. They run a oldest play in the book, man. That's the oldest play in the book. A inside zone, and then he throws it back to the running back. Excuse me, to the quarterback, who throws it to the drag. Okay, it's middle field open now. Throws it out to the running back. Okay, it's second and short here. Let's start going with the pass, man. Let's go 12. Let's go 12 gun, spread left, 42 stick, mini C, fade, T flat. Okay, so your hot is that plant C right there. Remember when we talked about the stick? You're going to choice him. If it's man, he knows what to do. I'm not going to explain. I explained it before. Now you're going to check that dig above that C. You're going to high-low, but that guy most likely between the linebackers, if it's middle field open as they shown. He goes single back. He goes halfback dive. And it's second and goal. I mean, if you threw that plant drag I talked about, whatever, okay, next play. Forget about it, man. Forget about it. Forget about it. Let's go 12. Gun bunch spread right. Z, half, zip, F, rip, post. 41, smash, F, foff, flat. Okay? So the foff, you're gonna check him out on the rip. You're gonna check him off on the rip if you don't see the smash, right? Let's go. Come on. And he just runs it in. I mean, shout out Drake May for doing what Josh doesn't want to do, man. I mean, I'm not gonna criticize him at all. He's doing perfect this season, but it's like he calls empty, and then Drake May is like, "Nah, I'm just gonna run it." What a play. What a play, man. What a play. Now, my play that I just called, so they played man, which is why Drake May took off. So my play would have, my play would have, let me check it out real quick. So my play was basically it was, so it's man, right? So you're calling a smash. You're gonna get him in the back of the end zone, or there's a flat there's a flat, and then there's an F off the ball. He motions, he rips, and then replaces this defender, and it's a walk-in touchdown against man coverage. It's designed to do that against man coverage, because this guy who rips to the other side isn't accounted for, and then if the guy motions with him, which he's forced to do that, then he's wide open, a walk-in touchdown. If he passes him off, then the guy who he's supposed to replace is wide open. Or would be on a one-on-one matchup. And it would be a 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. At the 3 or 2-yard line. Okay, so they're out, the first quarter's done. So, end of first quarter, the summary is expected defense. I personally found this game easier than I thought, because against the Bengals, they played more aggressive. The run wasn't as good. To be fair, the Bengals' run game isn't good either. So against the Steelers, the game before that, Warren was moving. So it isn't as expected. It was expected, but it isn't expected to be this much, you know what I mean? So my play calling, to be honest, I loved it. To be honest, I mean the runs were great. We matched me and Josh on a lot of runs. I called better passes. I mean, but he called great as well. So it's not like I'm better at all by any means. But with 6 years of watching real NFL players, real NFL coordinators do this, and me watching it and then rewatching film, like, and going through it, as opposed to a fan just watching and, hey, why didn't you throw, like, doing this, like I'm supposed to do this, like I'm not surprising myself. So the Bills staying with the run here. No. Okay. So I absolutely love the defense, how Mike Vrabel's doing this right now. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with these plays. I want to take all these shots, and then I'd absolutely call these. I don't want to really call these. I might if they kind of change their defense. Yeah, I mean it's perfect. And then we're gonna call this. We most likely will need this cuff. 4-minute offense. Yeah, things are great. Things are great. Things are lovely. See Josh Allen. See the middle field closed here. Josh Allen signals a T return for the running back. He throws a quick drag, and then it gets 5. They're gonna punt it. Yeah, they're going on break. You know what? Let's look at this. Obviously, we're going to start. I love how we're going to start here. This possession and down. So what I do basically is, you see first down, and then I'm gonna a possession and down. You need, okay, we're coming out of half here. Let's go 22, quarter double, even right, 50 quarterback blast. You're backed up. They call an inside zone, they get 5. Okay, so we got a bit more space here. Let's go with a screen here. Let's go. So they're sending 5. Let's go 12 trips right, 42 X smoke. Second and 5 here. He goes with a reverse, gets 3. Okay. Okay. It's 3rd and 2. Let's secure this first down, then take it from there. Let's go 22 weak wing left, E rip 21, E fade X curl in. Now what you're going to do is you're gonna high-low the curl in real quick. The slot is gonna be in conflict. Yeah, run the ball. Good point. Let's stay with the run. You know what? I told you the run works. He indeed went with that. Let's keep going with that. Now let's call the same run we ran 2 plays ago with a couple plays ago with different personnel here. Let's go 22 pistol trips right, 12 inside zone. He throws a quick out and it's okay, second down here. Okay, let's go 11 stack right, 42 popcorn ditch. What you're going to do, we talked about this play. They're showing cover 4. I'm expecting cover 4. So if they do continue with that, you're going to get the corner. If not, move to the other side. They run the ball. Okay, Very good. I mean, I said if it's working, they like. I mean, the reason why I switched up was they're blitzing and it's still not working. So no matter how much they send, like they're literally terrible at stopping the run. Injury timeout. So they're on an injury timeout, and I like how they're playing this. It's just so easy. I think this is the easiest game Josh McDaniels has ever coached. Like against a good team, like the Bills. Wow, I'm surprised at how terribly unprepared the Bills are. Like, okay, they're back from commercial. $7:48 in the second quarter left. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to call 22-22, core double even right, 50 quarterback blast. Let's go with that. They go with a halfback toss to the right side. It's a cover two. They get there. It's an outside run. Bad coverage. So you notice here, the middle field open, the cornerback coming down on that hard flat, and then just making the play, and then everyone followed. So okay, the quarterback blast would have worked because cover two, cover two is weak against the inside runs, right? So anyway, let's go with one personnel. Empty split bunch, spread right, 32 levels, double outer in, stair choices X fade. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at that levels. You're gonna look at that levels real quick, and if it's cover three, if they go into the middle field close, you're gonna hit the outer opposite to that robber safety. Okay, if they do a middle field open, you're going to high low that Sam linebacker right there. And you're going to glimpse at him, you're going to take off, since at that point it would be a cover one most likely, which they've played a lot out of middle field close, okay? And they run the ball. Okay, it's first. Come on. Damn. Okay, it indeed is a run. They break the run. It was a blast, and wow. He ripped it for like 40-yard run. What a call. What a run. I mean, the call he just called blast. Wow, look, it's just, you look at it, middle field closed. You look at it, it's a blast run. And look, shout out the offensive line. They double, and that they double the defensive end, and then he breaks a tackle, and then it's off to the races. He just, and then, as I said at the beginning of the game, bad tackling is exactly what I wrote here. Bad tackling leads to him breaking one tackle and taking off. Wow. Just bad. I'm surprised how unprepared the Bills are, how easy this was to play call. So I called at the beginning, I called runs similar to what Josh was doing, which is great. I called passes that are better at the beginning, and then it got out of hand. So we called runs, and we both succeeded at doing it because he called blast just now. The blast got a touchdown. I called blast prior. The idea is here that I called stuff, he called stuff. We're moving forward. I'm understanding what I'm seeing. I'm calling plays based on the given situation, given um opponent after designing this offensive play sheet in a very precise, accurate way from my offensive database, in which I make play sheets based on what I see and what I understand and who I'm playing against in the film. And it's just going perfect right now. It's just great. I barely used these screens. I mean, I expected them to play us, but it's all good. I mean, I called these, and I called them I called them with different personnels. I love it. I called this bomb right here. I called a couple great passes, and we're going great right now. I just love it. Super proud of myself, but not surprised whatsoever because, I mean, yeah, when you do something at a high level every single day for 6 years, of course you're gonna deliver. Duh. Okay. Now it's 21-0. They got the ball. So after this, it's gonna be the 4-minute offense. I mean, they've been playing 4-minute offense all game long. It's pretty cool. Face mask by Schooler, special teams. Okay, Bills in stack formation. He doesn't like the coverage, so he dumps it off to the running back on the swing and he loses a yard. Second down. See, you notice here how the Patriots are good at tackling. They're like the complete opposite of the Buffalo Bills, who were horrible all game at tackling and stopping the run. So now gun formation out of a doubles. You see 14 on a loop formation there. And it's an inside zone. He gets the first down. You notice there the double team on the right end. And then the secondary had to make the tackle. Okay, now Patriots in the middle field closer showing a disguise. They indeed do. It's a draw. Oh, great move by Dalvin Cook, the juke there. I mean, he's been trying to carry the Bills. It's 2nd and 7 here. I mean, if I were the Bills, I mean, you have to start passing the ball, dude. You're not getting it done on the ground. You do when you get the pass going. So I don't understand their play calling right now. So as you notice here, Josh Allen alerting, killing the play. It's a gun double stack formation. He quick throws an out route against man coverage. You see how good they're like, if the Patriots called that against the Bills, that's a 10-yard gain. But because it's against the Patriots defense, it's a 2-yard gain. See the tackling, huge difference. Absolutely huge difference. Like, it's like night and day. So now still Bills on offense here. You see empty formation against this middle field closer showing man. Out of a bunch spread look, he throws a what a route against man coverage. Just that pivot fake out. You see, he just I mean, it's a man beater. He beats 31, and they're in the red zone for the first time in this game. Patriots goal line, 10 on a jet motion, and it's a flag. Timeout. Timeout by Mike Vrabel. I mean, I'm literally like, okay, Josh Allen is at 1st and goal here. I mean, Josh, listen. Listen, man. Let's go 11-11. Gun double tight offset. 41 mesh. Typical X adjust. He calls a duo. Gain of 1. You see how the double team there, by the left guard and left tackle, but Robert Spillane and Tonga, those two, like, they're run like lords, dude. They're great at tackling. They're the run stuffers. Gotta love it. So it's 2nd and goal. They hit the 2-minute warning. I mean, I get what you're trying to do. I mean, Joe Brady. But I mean, I have wonderful plays here. Like you have 11 gun bunch trio tight end, 42 Nike H slant. So you're gonna hit the Nike route, which would be insane versus man coverage. The trio, the trio on the drag with the dig, they're gonna occupy the Sam. I mean, in that case, they're on this side, so it would be the will linebacker. And then it's safety somehow makes the insane tackle. I don't know. I'm questioning the Bills' play calling insanely. Insanely. And by the way, the reason why, now don't get me wrong, Joe Brady is a wonderful play caller, but even against the Bills have, I mean the Bengals, excuse me, last game, they have a horrible defense. So Josh Allen was like carrying them. You saw how his runs and how the receivers would dominate the cornerbacks of, like, it's absolutely insane. They have to change the OC next year. I mean, damn. I'm gonna be in Boston 3 weeks. Damn. Damn. Not gonna lie, I mean, it's a 2-minute warning they're at the 5-yard line. Let's go with that play. 11-11 gun bunch trio tight end 42 Nike H slant. The slant's gonna take the will linebacker. Okay, very good. He hit the flat. Really great job. Finally, Jesus Christ, they got something going. So the reason why, so you see the miscommunication on defense there. The reason why it worked is because they had a flat by this running back here. It's 41 protection, which means half slide to the right to the side of the play with one running back on the left side right here. Right? Because odd is left side in my terminology. Anyway, this drag, he kind of step back motion is what I call it, which is meaning you fake you're gonna jet motion, and then he snaps the ball. So that caused miscommunication, and then the running back, and then the running back was like a walk-in touchdown. And then they realized, as soon as they realized it, James Cook was in the end zone. So if I play call right now and you guys hear the word step back, that indicates that exact same motion. I call it step back. Now, I don't think they call it step back. I highly doubt they call it step back. I mean, a lot of my terminology, I mean, I don't know, should I talk about it? I mean, I could maybe. I mean, I have a lot Andy Reid, Champagne, like paint, for example. Paint means tilt post or fake corner, sell the corner, hit the post, or like go zigzag to the post. And that terminology, for example, that's from Champagne. I have, like, for example, something from Andy Reid, like, for example, stairs motion. Okay, so we're at, is that a touchback? That's touchback. 156 left. Okay, we're gonna chill. We're gonna take this to half. Wait, no way. Are they at the 14? Yeah, they are. Oh my god, they're at the 10-yard line. Okay. They're at the 10-yard line. Let's go 21 personnel, 21 I-form wing spread, 14 duo. Let's go that. Let's go that. They're not gonna expect it. Come on. Okay, so the Patriots go strong. Strong doubles. It's a halfback sweep. It's a loss of 1. Okay, second down. The clock is moving. They have 3 timeouts. If we don't get this the first down, they might call a timeout and get the ball back. We're gonna go with a quick pass right here. Bear with me. Look the safety off. 11-11. Gun stack doubles right. 41 mesh. Plan typical X adjust. I know we called it. Let's call it out of 12 personnel. Make it like we're gonna run. Okay, now what you're going to do, you're gonna look at the X adjust. They're going to give you time. The X adjust will adjust according to the coverage. If it's middle field closed, he's gonna hit the comeback. He's gonna run a comeback. Your hot is the mesh. He throws a drag, and it's a gain of 5 yards. Okay, I said hit the mesh. Very good. 3rd and 3. I wonder why the Bills didn't call a timeout. 3rd and 3. Oh my gosh, bro. The Bills should have called a timeout, bro. The clock is draining blood, bro. Bro, these guys suck. Oh my gosh, these guys suck at time management. These coaches, bro. You should have called a timeout. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, but I mean, they got the first down. As you can see here, notice how the pass here, it's just a typical cover 3, Hunter Henry sitting in the seams. Wow, I'm insanely surprised how these real NFL coaches are bad at time management. It's insane.